Hello there, welcome back to my views and news. Some new stories for you. Firstly, a top officer has been arrested by Fano fighters. Fano fighters are sharing pictures of this senior security official. Who is he? Where was he captured? Secondly, attack on a police station by Fano fighters close to Gondar. Gondar is calm, totally calm, under military control, but surroundings of Gondar not calm, definitely. Thirdly, I have details of two interviews for you. Within the last 72 hours, two Fano commanders from North Shore spoke, and one commander leveled serious allegations against Tigray, and he made big claims about the battlefield situation. I want to analyze the claims made by this Fano commander. Firstly, viewers, an officer has been arrested by Fano fighters, has been kidnapped, abducted. People say, don't use the word arrest. Call it kidnapping. What Fano is doing is kidnapping. Let's use the word detain. The officer is from Amhara State Police. He was captured. This is the right word, maybe. He was captured by Fano fighters in North Shore zone of the Amhara region. By the way, Fano fighters captured an ENDF officer too in North Shore. Not in North Shore Amhara, but in North Shore Oromia. A few days ago, Fano fighters captured a colonel of Ethiopian National Defense Force in Gundamaskal, which is in North Shore Oromia. This officer is from Amhara State Police. He is a colonel. He was captured by Fano fighters in North Shore zone of Amhara. His name is Colonel Amare Gatanehe Gobina. Pictures are being shared showing Fano fighters talking to this officer. The officer is clad in civilian clothes. Militia, police are part of operations in the Amhara region. We know that. And militia members, police members are being arrested. They are being captured too by Fano fighters, apart from Ethiopian National Defense Force members. So far, Fano has shown two colonels. Colonel Milkamu, captured in Gundamaskal, and this he is from ENDF, and this colonel, he is from Amhara State Police, captured in North Shore Amhara region. Secondly, viewers, attack on a police station close to Gondar city. Koladibba is close to Gondar city. Reportedly, Fano fighters have carried out an attack on a police station there. Unknown number of police officials killed. Several casualties are being confirmed in this attack by Fano fighters. Gondar is peaceful. Gondar elders, have they struck a deal with the military? We don't know, but we reported about some meeting between Gondar elders and Ethiopian National Defense Force. PM Abiy's wife is from Gondar. We heard that PM Abiy's wife, Zinastachio, Milak Available, Minister of Industries, who is in Amhara, Daniel Kebre and others, they contacted some Gondar Fano commanders, and then we saw sudden calm in Gondar. No infiltration into Gondar by Fano fighters. If anything is happening around near Gondar city, it is not in Gondar city. It is around Gondar city. Now, two very important interviews by two Fano commanders. Both are from North Shore zone of the Amhara region. 2 days ago, Abebe Mulato was interviewed by a journalist. And this morning, Shigao, North Shore Fano head was interviewed. Pepe Milato spoke about fronts. Which fronts are active? Where is ongoing fighting? He talked about different fronts like Rasa, Shorobit. He said that Rasa was under Fano. Military was trying to enter Rasa. He talked about menace to Ankober. And he said that militia members are being deployed on front lines. Police is behind and ENDF is behind police. So basically militia and police are being deployed on front lines. ENDF is behind. He said that Orogodona, Oromia forces entered there and they are committing atrocities against civilians. And he claimed that ENDF suffered losses in the past few days, heavy losses, and so much loss ENDF is suffering, but it is not admitting. Then spoke Beleteshigao this morning, his top Showa Fano commander. Beleteshigao spoke as if Fano had achieved battlefield leverage, significant battlefield leverage. He said we have won. We have already won. ENDF is on the retreat. And he said, we'll rebuild Ethiopian National Defense Force. See the level of confidence. He said, we'll rebuild Ethiopian National Defense Force. The ENDF, which won't kill Amharas, other ethnic group members, we want to see that Ethiopian National Defense Force. So we will rebuild ENDF. ENDF is on the retreat. It has lost the war. Big claim. Secondly, he talked about Tigray. He said Tigray has not learned any lessons. Getachew and PP has reached a deal. Tigray soldiers are being deployed. He said several Tigray soldiers are in the custody of Fano fighters. Some Tigray soldiers were killed in fighting in North Shore zone of the Amhara region, according to Beleteshigao. Now, these two claims made by Beleteshigao are very big claims. Firstly, can we say that Ethiopian National Defense Force is down and out? Because a few days ago, Jula, the Ethiopian military chief, said that military had deployed only 10% of its strength to Amhara. Beleteshigao says ENDF has lost the war. Big claim, exaggeration. ENDF could be under pressure. We cannot say ENDF has lost this war. Maybe these Fano fighters speak to keep the morale of people and their fighters high too. That is why they are taken they are contacted by these journalists and they speak live, because live or in recorded videos, they want to boost the morale of their fighters and people. I don't think ENDF has lost this war. It varies from front to front. Situation varies from front to front. Gondar under ENDF. Kam, Lalibela under ENDF. Other cities, towns too. But yes, we cannot say ENDF has achieved its objectives. No. ENDF is under immense pressure. But to say ENDF has collapsed, no, it's exaggeration. Tigray. He said Tigray has not learned a lesson. Well, I would go to the extent of saying Tigray has not learned a lesson because it is not condemning the war. Since Tigray knows the destruction, the devastation of war, so Tigray should have been the first to condemn the war, the escalation in Amhara. Tigray supported Ethiopian government a few days ago in a statement, federal government, in this confrontation between government and groups in the Amhara region. I have no concrete verifiable information that TDF members are fighting in Amhara. I have been updating you in videos that some Tigray speaking members of Ethiopian National Defense Force could be deployed in Amhara. These Tigray speaking members of ENDF have been members of ENDF for years. But when war broke out in November 2020 between Tigray fighters and Ethiopian military, these ENDF members who were from Tigray, they were put in prisons. They remained in prison for 2 years. They did not fight against ENDF. They did not support TPLF. But just because there were suspicion that they could support TPLF, they were put in prison. And after Pretoria deal, they were released. And now gradually they're being deployed to different fronts in Amhara. So Tigray has no role in this deployment. TPLF has no hand in this deployment. This is a decision made by Ethiopian National Defense Force. And these Tigray speaking ENDF members, they are employees. They are ENDF's employees. They cannot say no. How will this survive? See what is happening to TDF members in Tigray. Demobilized, protesting, nothing to eat, nothing to survive on. I have no piece of evidence confirming the deployment of TDF members in Amhara. Deployment of Tigray speaking ENDF members to Amhara cannot be seen as a piece of evidence that Tigray is involved. No, we cannot say that. Tigray is watching like a spectator. Maybe it wants this conflict to continue because a weak Amhara region suits Tigray. Tigray has its eyes on Raya, Koram, Volgayat, Sumera Sagade. It wants to retake these territories. It knows that if Fano fighters get stronger, it would be difficult for Tigray to take back southern and western zones. So it wants this war to continue, and during the war it wants ENDF to take control of western and southern zones and hand over the territories to Tigray. So Brother Shigau's claims are very exaggerated. He is claiming as if war is over in Amhara and Fano has Fano has achieved victory. Victory, win are not right words to describe what is happening in the region because people are dying here. I talked about a graphic video 2 days ago showing ENDF members killed, injured. Fano fighters are dying too on daily basis. Fighting, one day people die, they're buried next day, then fighting resumes after that. This is what is happening in several cities of the Amhara region. We don't know about casualties which are not being reported. What is happening at hospitals of Amhara region? No one knows. Are medical supplies available? Are emergency surgeries being conducted? Is water available? Do people have food to survive on? Because there is curfew, there is internet suspension, mobile networks blocked in several areas. It means we don't know what is happening. People are dying for different reasons. That is why there is no winner in this war. Win, defeat, victory, not the right words to describe the conflict in the Amhara region. Thanks for watching.